A man charged after restraining children with cable ties. Yes, you. Per multiple reports, 45-year-old Matesh Rodelick, Western Australian AC contractor, has been charged with aggravated assault after he allegedly tied 3 Aboriginal children together with cable ties outside a Broome, Australia home, forced them to sit in sweltering heat earlier this month. Per reports, the contractor had allegedly caught the children swimming in the pool at his parents' vacant house, which had been put up for sale. Last Monday morning, Rodelick appeared in the Broome Magistrates Court facing 3 counts of aggravated assault. He did not enter a plea with his bail extended and the matter adjourned until April. Police were called to the home about 2:15 p.m. March 5th for the alleged trespassing incident to find a 6-year-old girl, a 7-year-old boy tied up. Police later found a 3rd child, an 8-year-old boy, who they said had been detained but fled before police arrived. In a heated Facebook video, 2 of the children can be seen sitting next to a garage tied up as the man argues with bystanders who are encouraging him to untie the children. Children can be heard crying in the footage, which was live streamed before police arrested the man. Children remained restrained despite the pleas of bystanders. Officers called St. John Ambulance to assess the children, who were reunited with family members soon afterwards. One of the women filming later told local media the children had been crying for their mother. They were frightened. They were crying, shaking, singing out for their mom, she alleged. We were yelling at him to tell them to release them. Next morning, Western Australia Police Acting Assistant Commissioner Rod Wild said the 45-year-old man, who was subsequently charged, called police to say he had restrained 3 children. Police would allege the force used to restrain those children was not appropriate, you think? Wild would state there is a power under that Criminal Investigations Act to make a citizen's arrest where people can be restrained. There are some conditions around that. The police have to be advised forthwith and attend and take over. Continued. Whatever force you apply to arrest someone needs to be reasonable, given the age of the person involved, the vulnerability, and all those things that be taken into account by the court. In this case, it's the basis of the charges that it's disproportionate to what is reasonable in the circumstances. Again, the acting assistant commissioner, Rod Wild. He said after they went to the house, they investigated. 45-year-old man taken into custody at a Broome police station where he was subsequently charged with 3 counts of aggravated common assault. The man granted bail is due to appear in court at a later date. The Guardian filling in more for us. Police had spoken to the children's parents, investigating the allegation made against them for trespassing, he said. Children under 10 are not going to be criminally responsible, period. We're engaging with the children's parents. They're certainly keen for the court process to run its course. This is outrageous. And I think part of the lead must be Aboriginal children. Could care less about them. What is their crime? Took a dip in the pool to escape the Australian heat. I'm going to turn it over to you, Yasmin, because I'm just disgusted, justifying it as people are saying, can you untie the children? They had them like they were cattle or something, and I don't want you to treat cattle that way.
Yeah. It says a lot. I know Australia has a long history in the way they deal with their Aboriginal community. I don't know what goes on in Australia like that, but I don't care where you are. How could this ever possibly be considered a reasonable way to deal with children, right? They might be brown children, but they're children and they're crying. What kind of person sees children and thinks, let me zip tie them? If you need to manage the children for whatever reason, give them an iPad. That'll occupy them for a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. And it's just like what you were saying with the last story. The trauma of this incident will stay with these children for a long time, if not for the rest of their lives. And that's just not fair to them.
Think of a child's mind. Scared. They don't know what's going to happen. They don't know if he's going to do more. Maybe they're not going to make it out of this. All because they want to take a dip in a vacant home's pool. Yeah. My first thought would be, I don't want them to hurt themselves. Yes. Yeah. Okay. But this is, look at your life, Australia, I guess. But at least enough good people were there to say, not today.
Yeah,
And at
thank you.
least we had that police commissioner who said, nope, we'll follow it for you.